Namaste and welcome back to another episode of HexAsians with me, your friend Dheeraj. Uh, for those watching this video on replay, please turn the speed to 2x. And if you are watching this live or even on replay, let me know in comments what you guys are drinking. Tonight I am drinking some, actually, I drank some. What, what is happening? Why won't it? Let me say this. Why energy, not energy drink, but hydration drink, vitamin active infusion with energy boost contains guarana and ginseng and taurine and tropical fruits. Mm, a bit of cocktail, but it is majorly dominated by citrus. It was nice to drink. Oh, I have Jasul joining us. Good morning. Good morning. How are things at your end? And he has kind of mentioned with his emote that he's drinking some coffee. Good to know. Well, first of all, I would say wanted to say belated happy Father's Day to all the fathers who will be watching this, and those who are not fathers. Uh, I had made a proposal to the like we should designate the day after Father's Day as not a Father's Day, which is I think the it was a joke in How I Met Your Mother, but I kind of agree because there has been a lot of discourse regarding how society treats single individuals, especially males, as second-class citizens. I don't want to dwell into it, but I know for sure things get, especially if you are working in corporate, yeah, you get kind of like uh, treated, I won't say badly, but there is like biases, like the co-worker who has a family gets to do morning shift while you are sent to night shift. Then again, yeah, you are kind of the first choice to do overtime. The small stuff. Plus again, there is this like bias towards sexism in offices. Uh, I but uh, all sad part, but it will take a lot of time to change that perspective in society. When I logged into StreamYard, I just realized something. Like currently, I look very much like my father. The resemblance is uncanny. I hope you had. Yeah. But yeah, also I wanted to, even though like it's recommended by YouTube to have like an upbeat, what is that, intro to your video. So I had to do this, plus getting some time for hopefully more people to join. But today I read a very sad news in the Manila newspapers. Um, you know, I it would be considered dark humor if I make a joke about it, but I've always been talking about how the Philippines is being Americanized, and today we saw one of the most American thing that can happen. Uh, this is the sad news I s- saw. The- yes, uh, 3 dead, 13 injured in school shooting in Ta- Tacloban. I Tacloban. I hope I pronounce it right. So three killed, 13 others injured by shooters aged 15 and 14. So I think like class 8 or a 10, 9, I guess 8 or 9, including two including grade 9 student in the so, with kind of a sad day. Hope I don't know, man. Like, why are people, you people talk about gun control. You know, I am pro gun ownership, but that should also come with like proper not only training but general education about it, because it's accident like these should not happen. I don't know whether it should be called an accident, but uh, how were how was a 15-year-old able to get hold of a gun? I don't know, but there is going to be a political uprising against it. Plus, there is already like a lot of shit going on. But yeah, that was what I wanted to say. Maybe I should take a couple of seconds of silence in for the memory of those fallen. I will keep quiet, a small prayer. So that was it. That was the major news I wanted to cover. But other things happening, nothing that kind of interests me or what do you call, I find completely relevant to this channel. Um, we haven't had any updates to Pulse Chain or PulseX. Um, we Richard Hart. I'm trying to search if Richard Hart tweeted something recently. I don't know whether he did. Uh, Jasu, they say can't enter the studio. I don't know. I'll paste the link again. Try again. Um, but it would be probably at your end, because I think you need. If you are joining via mobile, it will ask for access to camera and microphone. So if you have set it to uh, like if you haven't done the settings, you will need to give permissions to your browser. So that's all I can say. Maybe try again. Why isn't or maybe if you can try and you try use a VPN. My X isn't loading for me. I don't know why. I- Is this stream live? Yeah, looks like it is live. And we do have a couple of viewers. Hey, those watching, hey, don't be an NPC. Just say hi in chat at least. I feel better to know that somebody is watching. I'm not just ranting to myself. Uh, Wait a minute. What is the hell is happening here? Has my the thing is, I did have my so I created an alt account for X and it was hacked. I don't know how. But after that, I okay, I'm going to quit. But hey, while I hope that Jasol will be able to join soon. So to kill time, I am going to bring up the most hated thing I want. I get to or like I have to see that is the charts for hex pulse hex. Now every time I put them on, I feel like I jinx my account, but somebody's got to do it. So let's see how things are. Ah, but hey, tonight day seems like a good day. Some green on the chart, uh, with the biggest gainer being Pulsex. I don't know what happened, but hey, 14% in a single day. eh, Sounds good, sounds good. Let's see. I can't shift to logarithmic. Okay, log chart. So yes, hi Kanashi, looking positive. We have crossed the midline of the Bollinger Bands, which are still expanding. MACD is yes going up and up, which is good news. So hopefully, if you so this is the daily chart. So let's see. Our next target would be around uh, 5 zeros and 5 4, or maybe 5 zeros and 5 8, uh, which was the previous kind of high before the price went down. We will look at maybe the weekly chart shows a different picture. Not exactly um, hammer, but this one kind of looks like it. But weekly chart also seems to be a reversal. And on the monthly chart, we have to get rid of. Now we do have, yeah, the MACD is becoming less negative. So that is a good news. Even though like volume has kind of bottomed out, but yeah, who care? Volume is not a very good metric. what the only thing that matters is price. So hopefully we can get back to the previous month's high of what was it? 0 50 and 73. Uh, that would like be the good news. I still don't see Jasol. I don't know what happened to him. I'm killing time. But don't. Hey, people charge money for showing this kind of technical analysis, tea leaf reading, whatever you can consider. Yeah, the hex chart so looks kind of positive. Hopefully, on the weekly, not that positive, but still. Uh, and but yeah, change in trend on the weekly, and yeah, very similar trend on the monthly chart. So that looks good. Else do we have ProveX chart? I am not invested in ProveX, so I don't know. The Pulse chain chart is also very similar. Overall, Hex ecosystem looks good. I'll stop sharing. And yeah, so could be a right time to buy. I don't know. I did my purchases earlier, but again, I gave you the hypothesis. I think last week or yeah, last week when I was talking about the SpaceX IPO. See, money is going to flow from the SpaceX IPO into crypto and other assets slowly, which are already seeing kind of trend in the world. I think the price for SpaceX topped at around $200, and now it's around. Oh yes, finally, Jabrosi is able to join us. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, am I muted?
No, no, yeah, I can hear you. Though your
I
voice
guess
is a bit low,
low.
but
Okay,
but no, it's good. It's good.
okay.
So,
Trying.
how was your weekend?
It was productive on a personal level. I had a good weekend. I have some plans to make, and things are going as they should. Is that better for the sound?
No, I realized it was from my end that yeah, your sound is okay. My it was just my end that I had done the speaker volume to low, so that was what kind of was causing it. I hopefully I think I can yes
Yeah, you're
this
clear. You're clear for me. So hopefully,
yeah, yeah.
that's just
Now
nice to try and be aboard. It's I haven't done this in some time, a few years, in fact. So
yeah happens yeah. So you know I I remember we had a plan to have a virtual drinking session this Sunday. I had actually set up a video conference on the Telegram group, but I got drunk. Then I got a call from my friend, and we were chatting, and then I forgot about it. So that's how things went. Man.
honestly, I forgot too, Raj, because I got caught up with
Eh,
some things, but it if I had gotten like a DM or a message, I would have I
yeah, the
it would have
thing
been
is,
a
the,
helpful reminder.
I am a bit overcautious regarding DMing on Telegram or any other like. There are it's just kind of
Oh,
whatever.
so
Yeah, so I feel
I'm
awkward. So
no,
but
I'm the
next time I
same.
will.
I'm the same, but
Next,
as long as you have a relationship, it's like communication, especially if it's something prior discussed, that almost confirms that it's a real DM, you know.
yeah,
So
yeah.
anyway,
Uh,
agreed though. Don't
but
click any links, anyone. Don't click your
yeah,
links,
yes, and
even
that's
even from your
also
friends.
also have to remind that yeah, if I have to DM someone, I would first tag them in a group message and then DM. So if you
Hmm.
get an unsolicited message from me, yes, it is going to be me. Send me all your crypto. Just kidding. And I hope if you have been in crypto, yeah, for maybe a couple of years, everybody knows not to answer DMs on Telegram, but
No,
still, you have to still kind of keep reminding people. Mhm.
no, and if you really want to be able to contact someone, because like people do interact and communicate, is just make sure that you
Yeah.
confirm the
So,
contacts, and it doesn't have to be um, such a scary experience as long as you confirm, because
yeah.
there are
But,
people, there are real people as well as scammy links.
yeah. Yeah, that's true. But did you know Telegram is currently banned in India for a,
Mm,
I think today was supposed to be the day when it is the ban is lifted, but I find it hilarious, you know. So
I wasn't aware of that.
uh,
Well,
so there is this like um, what you call an entrance exam called they call it NEET, and I had appeared for it, but it was many years later that the other acronym for NEET is not in education, employment, or training. So NEET exam, National Entrance Edu, I don't know, something test, edu, but so there was a scandal regarding people. I don't know whether they were actually leaking the papers or just scamming students by saying they are leaking papers. But apparently, there were a lot of these scammers on Telegram. So the government decided to ban Telegram instead of trying to catch the scammers. And how dumb is this? Like, if Telegram gets they shut down Telegram, but they didn't shut down WhatsApp, which is even more notorious for doing
hmm
that.
yeah,
And so, yeah, the whole situation is crazy. Um,
I wasn't aware it was
yeah,
that there was an actual ban. That's too bad. I mean, it
yeah,
seems extreme
the
and biased, but that was a national, like in a government decision, or
yes, a government decision.
wow,
I think it was initiated by the Education Ministry and
wow,
whatever. But I think even Pavel Durov, the founder of Telegram, he kind of tweeted and about it. Like this is stupid, but I think
I'm sure.
I, I don't think he will go uh, and sue the government. Like, but he should. Maybe he should. Like,
Is it him or would it be users? I don't know. I mean, either or, but like
because
hopefully.
like he. he users Indian users trying to see like they know
It's true.
how things know better than trying to go into the a legal battle with the
Okay. Yeah,
Indian government.
I'm not so sure how it is on the ground, but okay.
Yeah, like
All right.
yeah,
I mean,
the
yeah,
India,
it's a thing. It's a yeah.
it's a
That's-
India is not for beginners. That is the thing.
And
But
like, do you have
yeah,
access with VPN, obviously, or you do?
y-
If
yes, not VPN exactly,
I mean, not
but
you, but someone hypothetically
yeah.
speaking,
No,
of course.
of course, like I came about to know about it through a friend in India, and he messaged me via Telegram. So yes, there are workarounds available. I don't want to mention them here just because I don't know, like
Yeah. Well, what
because
about like if
it is
someone has a business running through Telegram? Could they have like recourse, or is that not an issue?
probably
I don't know.
because yeah, Telegram is like my favorite messaging app, even though if it is not secure, but yeah, it's really feature rich. Uh,
Yeah, and like
so
a lot of the information that we look for is there. So
yeah, yeah. And I think I was one of the I was one of the early adopters. I consider myself. I think I started in 2014, 13, something like that. So,
yeah, it's been a long time,
so
man.
yeah, so one of uh, because I plus I kind of hate WhatsApp and Mark Zuckerberg, but
Okay.
I'm kind of stuck using it because other people use it.
It seems
Oh,
for like international communication, people use it.
yeah, uh, yeah. Like the thing is, actually, my second favorite app would be Viber, but
Okay, yeah,
you know, it's
but no one
it
uses
was
it.
yeah.
No
That's the
one.
problem. I think
Yeah,
they came out at a very wrong time. Like in India, if it had picked up in India, like uh, at the time, India didn't have a proper webnet, mobile web services. They were very expensive. You- like, yeah, after maybe Telegram, like Viber has the most uh, important features, and you can do international calls like using Viber,
hmm
not like video call, like
yeah. It
calling
was
up,
really one of the
calling up,
early adopters.
yeah, calling on phone number or mobile number.
Hmm
It was, but it is still kind of niche here. Here, even in the Philippines, it was it's kind of popular, but I think it is being overtaken by WhatsApp and other things. Ah, so that was kind of my rant. But what was I saying? I have, but because of that Telegram ban, I finally downloaded a Matrix. Richard Hart always talks about like one of the best encrypted uh, messenger service on available, open source, end-to-end encrypted. You can run your own server, etc. I gave it a try. Yeah, it lacks a lot of features, but it's kind of operates very smooth. It has its own now. Now it has its own Android app called Element X, which is the most popular one. And with Element X, it it's like any other messaging app just doesn't require a mobile number to register. You can just register via email, and you can, or even your Google account, and start using it. So it's cool. I am trying to get more people to shift to element X or matrix, but it's going to be a hard time. uh,
Yeah,
Anyways.
folks don't really seem to like really move very easily from something they're familiar with, or that I think what it comes down to is that unless other people that they need to contact are using, they don't really use it because they
Yeah.
feel, and then if they try and get others to use it, even experienced or privacy conscious or decentralized conscious people will just not do it because it's inconvenient for them, or not to mention even trying to get someone to embrace like a encrypted app just for messages. They're going to think that you're like doing terrorism or something, and they're going to get intimidated, or just it's going to be inconvenient for them too. Yeah, it's been difficult for me to get people
Yeah.
to, and they always
I
just
mean,
text me back on like Facebook, and I at least have to remind them, like, please don't message me anything personal on Facebook. Like, at least use my number and text me.
yeah.
Like, just don't expect me to see or respond to anything on a Facebook Messenger or like the equivalent. That whatever. But it's
Yeah,
difficult.
I think like Facebook has integrated all three messengers. Like they basically use the same backend, or just
For WhatsApp and
yeah, WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook Messenger is
and Insta
basically
is
the
so popular with people. The threads
yeah,
is
yeah,
like, and Insta also. I mean, I honestly never use it, Raj. Never. Like, I stopped, and
uh,
I always hear about people in crypto that want to market there and have exposure, and then I hear personal people always just posting on Insta as if the world sees it there, and I'm not there. So am I not in the world? Am I missing something? Am I lost in
yeah,
crypto?
it- yeah. Like I, yeah, that's the kind of don't like I do scroll Instagram to watch some basically bikini models, but yeah, there are a couple of my friends who post their uh, consistently, so I have to kind of keep up. Uh, as for, but yeah, I rarely I do visit at least once a week just
Okay,
to check
okay.
it.
No, I mean,
Like,
at least to keep
because
yourself,
yeah, because sometimes you do I do get some updates like, oh,
yeah. It's
the-
sometimes it's the only place where someone will be posting something, and
but like Facebook Messenger as well as Instagram Messenger both are like uh, notorious for like catch like reading your messages and
mhm.
for personal advertising. I remember once like I was talking to my mm, cousin on in Instagram, and I had posted, I think no, not on Insta but on WhatsApp, and I had posted a picture of some, yeah, there was a
Yeah,
limited
something
version.
reflected from the conversation.
No, no,
Is
like
that
yeah, yes, I remember now. Yeah, so I had posted a photo of a limited edition Oreo cookies that were available only in the Philippines, and I was saying, "Ah, do you get this in India?" Such a you are missing out kind of. Then
right? And
right
then you saw
after that,
something.
Right after
It's like,
that, my Facebook, the first ad I saw was for cookies, Oreo cookies. So I'm
oh
like,
man.
yeah, man, we need to get away from this, like
Yeah,
people
man.
don't
I
think
wonder
so.
if like there's so many cross permissions and settings, but like in every single app we use, there are deep, sometimes even very deep settings menus, and then usually at the very bottom are like analytics and advertising settings, and you can actually turn a lot of that off. But there's
Yeah,
always going to be an overlap. Even the other person on the conversation has to have their settings, set as well. Otherwise, you know, it
yeah,
just blows your
and
cover. But there are, I think there are settings that we all can think we
yeah,
control deep in our apps.
yeah, and that is another thing. Like even though those settings are there, they are like the what do you call kiddie steering wheel that you have on the back seat of the car. Y-
Hmm.
You think you are in control, but no, like they
No,
still
right,
while
like yeah, the driver then sees that there's a passenger with the settings off, and we have to look into that, look more closely, or whatever. It's funny.
like yeah, because even though you may think even with those settings turned off, they still kind of do spy on you. They
Hmm.
do just
Well, through
that
another
you are
app or through even the iOS or something somehow. Like there's something that is left on by default that you forgot to turn off somewhere.
yeah, like, and but my gripe is even after collecting all this data, like why do I still see shit ads? Like like the example I gave you, I posted a photo of Oreo cookies. Now, doesn't that mean I already bought those Oreo cookies? Why are you trying to sell me Oreo cookies again? And maybe if they had
Because,
posted
doctor, they know that you eat so many cookies that you need more now. You need more cookies.
like yeah, it's not like that was maybe a bad example, but I see that on
No, I understand,
other
man.
other shopping apps as well. Like after I've bought something, I get the an ad for the same stuff that I just bought. I just bought it. Why do I don't want another version of it? Like yeah, but it's crazy, man. Like
Yeah. Turn off your
hmm,
settings, though. Try that and see if it changes.
yeah, I do kind of. I think I have. I don't know. Like not. I've kind of given up. Yeah.
I know you just throw your
Just
hands up,
to
man. It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's like the little
yeah,
box that pops up when you go to a website, to customize your cookies every time. Do you do
yeah,
it? And turn off the advertising
yeah,
and analytics and
yeah,
leave the
yeah,
necessary.
yeah. I do that. Yeah, yeah, I do that. Plus, I
I
think
don't know.
Brave browser does it for you by
Yeah,
default.
Brave's pretty good. Yeah, Brave is good. I like Brave.
But yeah, wherever it's really annoying. Like, yeah, just keep the necessary cook. You have to click only necessary cookies every time.
Yeah.
Age verification.
If you're even
What else? What else? Is there any news or crypto news you have heard recently that
no, only
it piqued my
people are keeping track of the stuff that was unstaked last 2 weeks ago, and people are watching Firewhale now. And then PGTC was there was some sort of hack, and they had a redistribution, a relaunch. What else? I don't know, man. Um, I don't know.
yeah, even
Execute has built a really cool site called pulsex.fun, and it's for like the degens and the shit coins and the meme coins. and it's very well built. And he is very like dedicated to the community, so that's worth noting. Is
What was it called?
pulsex.fun, and the dev is execute. He's been around for a long, long time.
Yeah,
He's like
so,
he has a bad reputation with some of the OGs because he was very he's like he's like I
uh,
identity block. He's very knowledgeable and also very like he's
yeah,
very
yeah.
mature and not afraid to like express himself. So he was one of the first people to like say that the prices were not going to be so nice in the future, and it wasn't to troll, it was to discuss it and put it on the table, and a lot of people didn't even want to hear about it. And then he ended up being not just a good observer of the market but actually a decent developer and a builder, and he's making contributions. So I don't really like shitcoins too much or the whole degen pump fun tires world, but it does burn pulsex and pulse and attract like a very strong part of the community. So it's just
I I
worth it,
I
worth a note,
see.
you know.
I I haven't logged into X very recently, so I am not aware of this. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't find the website. Uh, is it?
Pulsec, plsx.fun.
Oh, PLS dot.
PLS.fun.
So so maybe I can bring that up. Let's see
Yeah,
what
take a look.
is happening.
Take a look. It has like a built-in wallet
Uh,
that's like dedicated, and it's suggested you make that and use that as your like dirty wallet there. And you can connect other wallets and transfer, but it's good to you make a profile. Apparently, if you have a native wallet, you can make like a little profile, and then there's like a social aspect, and people are like, you know, have little identities, and there's a chat box, and there's like a little call feature where you can like actually put yourself on the chart where you like bought in and made the call for the project, and then everyone else pops in if they like come in later. You see everyone like, I don't know, it's just like a little interactive and a lot of little
here we
features like
go.
that.
So these are the trenches. And I think this is like the front end for pump tires.
Yeah,
Very
exactly. It's
similar.
basically a fork of pump tires.
I, I don't know whether if it is a fork or is it like the just the
Not directly, but it's like, I mean, it like the burning, like, I really don't know everything, but it like basically, burns pulsex.
then it has a dex.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, it has all the little coins, like, and those are all like community, you know,
Uh,
shitters, so to speak. Meme coins. That's the more mature way. Yeah, he has a lockup feature, so if you're committed to it, you can like lock up for up to 10 years. And there's a burn feature; you can burn your own tokens and stuff. It's like trying to make the trenches kind of serious. Uh, and for better or for worse,
They
it's just
farm.
been good activity. Like just it attracts it attracts like people
Uh,
having fun together.
cool. Yeah, you can for.
Oh yeah, there's
I
a
will.
battle. There, there's a battle every day where like one versus the other, see who like has a better performance for the day.
No.
Those guys like
Ah,
to gamble, so it's like all these little features here and there that just make it worthwhile to check in. If like let's say you have a coin, that you're pumping, for the day, then you would like put it in the battle, and then, go on Twitter and promote it and whatever,
Yeah.
for example.
Yeah. Again, I've
Not,
I
yeah.
not my cup of tea.
No, I know, man. It's just for, just FYI, it's just other activity,
Uh,
in, in the greater community. That's all.
no, good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was I saying? Yeah, maybe it could be one of the reasons why the price is kind of moving up right now. So that's another
Uh,
thing. Which also reminded
can
me,
I quote you?
huh?
Can I quote you on that?
Yeah, of course.
So this is, it's beautiful. I'm gonna I'm gonna tell execute
Yeah, because I was just looking at it. I hadn't looked at the charts for a long time, and I was looking at it
a little up.
just today
Hmm.
while I was waiting for you to join. And yeah, the
Yeah.
charts are looking good for at least for Pulse X and Hex. Pulse X is up like 17% today. So yeah, you cannot like
Yeah.
uh,
I noticed yesterday it was up like 7, and now it's up. Can
uh,
it's
eh, well
it's
the
up again.
but the thing is after going down
Hmm.
how much it has like this is like a drop in a bucket. So take it with a pinch of salt. But hey,
Of course.
I feel
It,
more
yeah.
bullish. I'm always bullish on Hex, Pulse X. But yeah, today I feel a
No,
bit
it's nice
more
to see
bullish.
it still breathing. It's like it was kind of on a dip for a while, and now it's good to see it. It has to breathe.
Uh, yes, yes.
It's good to see.
Yes, the thing is, there was another community project I should have covered a couple of weeks ago, but I kind of forgot with all the news that was happening. Plus, personally, I wasn't feeling like up to the mark. So, have you heard about Pulse Library? It let me see. Let me bring that up. So this is Pulse Library. This is another community-driven project by Pulse guys from Pulse LN, which is my favorite crypto to real money or dollar exchange site. But yeah, basically, it's not exclusive to Pulsion, but you can publish your um images, PDF files, uh, and if you can make videos as well, but it's a bit more complex.
Because of
And
the bandwidth. I mean, probably the
yeah,
space involved.
yeah. So,
And this is
suggested,
published, you say, on chain, or is this
yeah, it
on?
helps to publish on chain. Uh, so
Wow.
this is uh, now this feature like publishing on chain already existed. Like the software is like, I think what was that website? Go Pulse. It had that it had provision to publish your what do you call PDFs or any files on chain. But this has more features where you can like make the file only available who to those who pay for it using crypto. So I think it is a good thing for digital artists. Uh, Even though, see, I like it that these features are there, but personally, I don't think uh, a blockchain should be used like a database. It just like not effective in terms of like energy consumption,
The storage
bandwidth,
cost, really,
memory,
right?
yeah, storage cost. Yeah. So if you there is something like worth preserving, uh, then maybe it would be a different thing. But yeah, we already have other decentralized mechanisms for sharing files. We have torrents, we have IPFS. There are other means as well, I think, but still, this is a very good feature. I like it, but personally, I will refrain from using it. Um, so, mm, this one example, like oh, you have to connect wallet, pay for it, and then it will unlock. Otherwise, it is locked. So, yeah,
I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean,
stop
it's
sharing it.
interesting though, and he's a good, like, trustworthy dev dude.
Yeah. And
Pulse
oh, I
Lens, like, has been solid for
yeah, almost
consistently for
two
some years now. You know,
couple of years
working very
actually.
well.
And the thing is, it's just like you don't even have to. You can self-host it on. It's just like what do you call? Uh, I think
It doesn't have to be hosted.
HTTP,
Like, it's
yeah, yeah. It's just a HTML file. You run it locally. Doesn't have yeah.
that could be
So
used if it wants to be like made available, but it's at least on chain and you can keep it yourself. It's like
yeah,
commit. It's
yeah,
like a commit to the chain.
yeah. So,
It's
but
interesting.
I fear it might make if it becomes popular, it may increase gas prices for everyone. So I
Well,
kind of
is it like
worry.
I know it's like hard to understand. Is it like going to be used as the distribution layer as well, or is it just the like registration layer and reference layer to like what could be used in different places, maybe based on permission and contracts, or I don't know. I mean, I really don't know.
No,
It's
no,
interesting.
yeah.
It,
So
it like,
it's in a
yeah. Does it
yeah.
matter? Does it have to be there? Like, I don't know. I mean, is it safer there, or
In so basic
I don't know.
basically it is writing your file onto the blockchain in like I think it's on chain like it is so
Mm-hmm. Stamp.
so once it's there it's there now people can use it for very nefarious stuff so I'm not using it right now. I don't think we need to use it right now. Like you could have like one application I would say it would be NFTs. You could save the NFT art on chain instead, like which would make it even more robust than using IPFS. But hey, there are so many things you need to try out. Then in retrospect, like I feel like if this becomes popular, like yeah, maybe increasing the gas fees won't be that bad. More pulse burn, more people buying pulse. Maybe it would be good for the price. Uh, but
Well, of course, yeah, but I mean, I'm just first concerned about how like if it's going to be adopted as tech, like across like all chains, like is that going to be the way people get that information and store that information in the future? And ideally,
I
yes.
I
But
I I, I doubt it. It would be mainstream. It would be like
what if I
but
mean? But
that
then what if micropayments are mainstream? You know, like in the future. So how will that
so
work?
Yeah,
then
we will find out. I think the guys at Pulselen would be more like I don't know their vision with this. Mm, But I find some like what do you call it, definitely has its use case.
yeah,
So
man.
let's
I
see how
mean,
things go.
as like a structure, whether that's for like a retail user or like an enterprise style, like, business that is going to eventually, ideally, like come into the space and utilize, the tools
I
and be on
think this
chain.
would be
You know,
more focused on retail.
yeah,
I
yeah,
would
certainly
say
now,
like
but the concept could be, it's like the concept is either way.
yeah,
Just a matter of the UI and
the the
how.
thing is yeah, there could be potential for what do you call enterprise use, but the thing is uh, everything that goes enterprise, yeah, it becomes like unusable for retail users, and especially in the current age of AI. So maybe like it could be like you could have newsletters on the blockchain is one thing I could say. Like instead of using what was that Substack, you could have your newsletter on chain. Y- the payment method is already made available, so the users can pay for like each
Hmm.
newsletter instead of a monthly
Substack,
subscription.
like Hypersub, Substack, um,
Yeah,
many of them.
yeah. It also like they maybe we could market it to those like animators or digital artists because they
That's a
are
yeah, that's a thin
kind
layer. That's not like heavy, and it could easily be like.
because many of the uh, artists, especially those uh, publishing NSFW work, uh, what do you call manga or hentai. Uh, Now there is kind of a push
Mhm.
towards like censoring them, especially by payment processors. Maybe yeah, I should kind of get those Pulse LN guys to like market it to those guys. Like maybe we will have more adoption that way. Something yeah, I should like I haven't like fleshed out a plan or maybe like thought it through, but that seems like a good crowd and to market that Pulse library to.
And then is it a place where you could like come as like, let's maybe like a resource for like memes, let's say, for example? Or,
Mm,
I mean,
I guess
let's,
you can. I guess you can, but that meme stuff you have to like gain a lot of followership and
well, no,
yeah,
no, no, but if you
researching
build a library and then just advertise it, let's say, I mean, just that's ideas out there, because I think a lot of people are using like AI, like just been hearing the past few weeks of like people trying to build like, I don't know, like there's like a dead end in like, in like memes now. So it's like they're like trying to turn all the old memes into GIFs and like save them because all the databases are disappearing. And like this is it's part of this kind of conversation also, like a library of like past memes. Kind of the way in Telegram
yeah,
groups, there's like a channel with
especially
like the meme channel, and then you can hopefully go back and see all the memes from like 2020, 2021, like whatever. But like, what if the room disappears and all that is gone? Like, where is all that then?
yeah, and yes, and also that. Yes, that has a kind of an application, especially some memes which are considered like what do you call offensive. You know,
Or yeah, or just
there is kind of a digital wipeout of those kind of memes. You remember what's that Robert Downey Jr. meme from
for example,
Tropical
sure.
Thunder?
Mhm.
Tropical Thunder. I like that meme. What's that? You never go full retard. Yeah, that has been. It was a GIF and it was there in like the default GIFs on X as well as on Telegram,
Hmm.
but it was removed. Kind of. So yeah, if those who have saved it still can use it, but it's lost for a lot of people. I'm not saying that you should be using those offensive memes, but it was
No, I
a
mean we go
part
back
of
to the question
culture.
of offense and memes and what a meme means. If we do this
Yeah,
again, we go.
but like the thing is, yeah, should there be an archival of, because it is part of culture.
Yeah, with a little button to say
We
if you
should.
are offended, press this. Like if you will be offended, then do not press this button. Do not click. Yeah, it
Yeah,
should be.
yes, yeah. So that's one
With
thing.
like with laws that state the all the stipulations about how you cannot reproduce this and blah 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 blah. But like that's the whole point of the meme is that it gets reproduced somehow and you can't stop
Uh,
that. That's sort of the meme. That's what a meme
oh,
is. Well, not I
oh,
mean that's not
that,
what a meme is, but that's what like memes trolls they use the memes to communicate the things that they can't say in other places. So that's like the
yeah,
ethos of.
that,
We don't have to describe the ethos of this whole thing, but like it kind of goes full circle again to even discuss this. You know,
uh, and that is something like happening, especially in the UK. You know, memes criticizing the government. If you post something, that
yeah, I
they
know. I mean,
have
it's and especially we expect this from other places.
even even in India, there is kind of indirect stuff like if you post something too offensive about a particular political party, then those political party workers might show up at your door. So yeah, like
Not funny.
these are like
Not
crazy.
funny. Don't laugh. But yes, it's unfortunate, I guess, to hear these things.
So
And
yeah,
America has its
that
own version. Like everyone thinks they can say whatever they want, but they're not given enough information to say anything important. So they just say stupid things. That's how I feel about
that is.
things here most of the time.
Mm, speaking of America, yeah, are you following the uh, soccer or football
Uh-huh.
World Cup that's going on?
Well,
Lot of
thanks to
news going on.
thanks to all of the pulse train uh, trench crowd degenerates, degenerate gamblers, they are all over it, and we even follow it live, game by game. Um,
Yeah,
but the problem with that is that they're so involved with the gambling and all of the parlays with the extra this and kicks and all the other stuff that I don't do. I don't gamble personally, but they don't even give you the score along the way because of other people that haven't seen it or aren't watching live and the betting. So it's kind of like it's a mixed experience. Like we feel like it's live, but there's no play by play.
Yeah.
It's it, it's a very empty experience.
Yeah.
So,
Usually, yeah. But the thing is, this year, like, even I'm feeling like uninterested in the football matches. I don't know why. Usually, I only watch football during the World Cup,
mhm. Yeah, it's the best usually. Like, all the best
especially
players, and it's very exciting with all the national interest. Definitely, man.
especially Brazil, my favorite team always.
Yeah, they're always
But
fun. The tradition,
but
man,
this
there
this
is
year,
incredible.
even I don't feel like it. And plus, like, I feel like uh, kind of the golden days are past. Like, I always reminisce watching
The golden days
uh,
are over. They're finished.
yeah,
All these kids now,
Ronaldinho. The new kids are not
it's
as
not the
talented
same.
as us. But
Well, yeah,
I
I
haven't been
I don't know,
following.
man.
I feel all the major sporting events are like fixed. Yeah, so that's kind of
Yeah, you're
bad.
getting disillusioned. I think it's happening finally.
Plus, yeah, the whole bread and circus. Yeah, this is the circus.
Oh, and you
Um,
can see it in in the presentation and the advertising and the organization. It's like there's so much effort and money in it. It's ridiculous.
yeah, like
But,
eh,
there's a big spectacle, but it's like the Olympics. It's like, you know,
yeah, same thing.
big, 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 big.
And
Well, one interesting
then
thing though, Duraj,
yeah,
with with the activities is that the US has now won most of their games. I think they're locked in to advance to the next level, and they beat Australia last on Friday. And I think the next game is the USA versus England on July 4th in America, obviously, because they're hosting.
so July
So it's like
4th.
yeah,
Yeah, doesn't it feel scripted?
yeah, man. Of course, that's
Man, like,
beautiful. They scheduled the possibility, and it happened.
yeah, you know, I think it will happen. It,
Revolutionary War again, all over again, with the British winning.
uh, uh, yeah. And if US wins that match, like, yeah, then I will be fully convinced that it is scripted. Nothing.
Yeah, man. Have you
It,
you, you must know the publication The Economist?
yeah,
Yeah, man. So
yes,
like they are gonna have some cover with this theme soon, if it hasn't been already. I have to look. Let me look. In fact, right now, maybe this week is like no, they can't predict it too much. It has to be after the game, maybe.
maybe. But the funniest news I heard about the World Cup is the Scottish fan drank all the beer.
I missed
I
this
don't like
yesterday.
was I don't know which wait, I will search it. Because I forgot the uh, yeah, Boston apparently. So I think yeah, Boston bars ran out of beer as
All the
food
Scots drank all the beer
Scotland.
in Boston.
Yeah,
Oh, that's hard to do, man. It's very difficult. Boston is a drinking city. They're known for their bars.
but I don't know,
Wow,
like whether
that's funny. That's a funny story.
yeah, weren't the like how could the bars not be prepared? for like the extra customers, even the like even if like Scottish fans they want to try and put a like a stereotype of Scottish being drinkers, but s- even with that, like I don't. It could be because of there is kind of a depression or like lack of resources going on, which again it's being hidden by all the World Cup fanfare. Also, we
Mm.
have to remember there is still a war going on, even
Mm-hmm.
if there is kind of peace talks going on, the
Mm-hmm.
war
Yeah.
isn't over. Strait of Hormuz, I don't know what is going on there, whether it's open or closed. It's like every Friday there is a tweet, oh, we are opening the strait, then the oil prices go down. Then Monday, oh no, the strait is going to remain closed. Then again the prices go up. It's weird stuff going on, man. I just that's what I'm saying. Like I'm the title of the video. I'm kind of getting tired of everything. Like I don't want to engage with society anymore. Uh, the only reason I continue to do these live streams is to kind of document my mental deterioration. Uh, like
I have a new theory that we all suffer from a condition called virtual insanity. You know, like you know, we might be able to conduct ourselves in public, hold down a job, even be married and have children, and be a part of society, go to church or whatever you want to do. But there's something inside that's empty, and it makes you come to YouTube and to Twitter and Telegram, and then you think you're helping yourself, but slowly you deteriorate, and there are various different levels of this, and we all suffer, you know, uniquely as individuals, but it's a universal condition. It's called virtual insanity. And doctor, how do you feel about this? Have you been diagnosed yet? Or
uh, I haven't been diagnosed yet, and I'm trying to avoid going to a shrink to get diagnosed because it has other implications. Like, oh my
oh,
God,
there's no professional uh,
but
degree needed to. Yeah, no, it's yeah.
I don't know. Like, yeah, there is. I would have used the term cyber psychosis, but I think
That's well, that's a subcategory, I think. I believe
but
because they're different. I told you there are 10 levels of this insanity, and I think that's one of them. The cyber psychosis is, I think, number.
I think
I
it
forget
has
anyway.
been
Yeah.
I think it has been hijacked by what's that cyberpunk or Blade Runner, like yeah, cyberpunk. That's the series where you kind of the more you use technology, the more insane like your brain kind of doesn't keep up with reality, and you get cyber psychosis.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
which is
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
kind of true. Like people, like everything that you see on social media and media in general is all fake. Most of it, like even the news, like there is always a spin to it. You know, the whole what was that manufacturing consent thing. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
eh,
Yeah.
but
Parenting? No. Yeah. Parenting
no,
or
no
Chomsky.
manufacturing consent is
Chomsky,
Noam
right?
Chomsky.
Right.
What is? The Parenti version is
Michael
inventing
Parenti,
reality.
he's like he's another prolific media mind.
Yeah, I like I would say like, uh yeah, Parenti actually wrote it. Noam Chomsky kind of hijacked it. But
So you know,
either
yeah,
either way, I don't want to.
same field,
So,
so to speak.
but yeah, inventing reality is like like a textbook. While
Ah, his was inventing reality. That's right.
yeah, yeah,
Ah, yes. Thank you,
and
thank you, thank you. That's right. Okay.
Chomsky's work is like more like a light novel. He
Hmm.
again,
More accessible.
Chomsky was on in or is in the Epstein list. So that
Not surprised.
I'm not surprised. So he kind of dismisses a lot of things. But again, yeah, that is another story. Like in the chaos of the war and the fanfare of the World Cup, people are forgetting about the Epstein list. So you have to talk about it occasionally. Uh, where so yeah, that's another thing. Like yeah, so we can call it cyber psychosis, yeah, virtual insanity, because people do believe everything they see on the internet that is happening. And like in general, like social media is not like the human brain is not designed to interact with so many people. Like we, there is this thing called Dunbar's number, which is like the most humans can only have a personal connection with at the most I think 150 people. So when you have when you are interacting with so many people on the internet, yeah, your mind does kind of break. So yeah, that's an actual thing that is happening. And ki- yeah, people are trying to use it as a recluse, but it is what is hurting them more. That's true again. So I don't know how things are going
I
to
don't know. I don't know
stand.
either. There's a maximum of attention that we have at some point.
And
There's a
yeah, AI is making things work, uh, especially like the, even though there has been kind of a curb to deep fakes and fake videos, but I'm sure they do exist still, and some people are still fooled by it. But I don't know where I'm going with this. Hey, maybe
just
it's because
thoughts of the day. That's okay. Nothing. It doesn't have to be
uh,
a direction per se. Or just general the symptoms, and causes of this cyber psychosis. And but then we're so drawn, I think, for the potential information. Um, so it just goes back to reminding yourself not to just not that you're a doom scroller, but that just to just use these tools, not to just turn it on and go and view whatever is there, or you don't have to keep up with what everyone said, you know, especially if you look even closer and you realize that it's an automated bot account to like give, to like be in your head. So you don't know, I don't know, go back to the
and
settings and like literally mute things that you see every day that are not necessary, that are there. that are, if they're really so important, you're going to hear about it from secondary people. Like you don't need to
Yes.
hear them teasing you every day, like a Somi or like someone like Coffee that posts every single day the same stuff. That's not really informative. Like when Hex is really pumping, you're not going to hear about it from Crypto Coffee. You know. So,
Yeah.
for example.
And yeah, and also like I think I covered it a couple of weeks ago. Like there are like this kind of what we call bounty programs to get stuff viral.
Hmm.
People are paid like clicks per what is that? Click per million, click per view. Like
Yeah, you can also
Barbie,
create the bounties yourself, right? Anyone can actually, right?
and that's how most things are going viral now.
Well, someone's
It's like
paying. It's like in I think Twitter, it's like a boost. You can boost your thing, right? Um, or you
yeah,
can, I don't know, utilize bots, I'm sure, to like interact, right? So you increase the traffic.
yeah. The
Well,
the bot problem has always existed, and no
yeah,
social media wants to
admit it.
tackle
Yeah.
it because still like even if it's bots, like it fudges their numbers. Like yeah, so
Hmm.
it shows that people are it kind of make creates that
And there are good
illusion of
bots as well.
people.
I mean, there are well
Mhm.
intentioned bots as well.
Yeah, we but it kind of like it helps the social media platform highlight that yeah they have so many users,
So
so
many
they
users,
yeah so
and the
they don't
traffic
want
and the analytics are better. And yeah, of course, it's
yeah, yeah, so
a
they
never
don't
ending
want to
problem.
end that problem in misalignments of incentives. So yeah, I don't know. By the way, I am kind of getting sleepy now. It's we have been
Hmm.
talking for a hour and a half, and I'm sure we can go on for a couple hours more, but I want to respect your time as well. So
Okay, doctor,
maybe
I'll let you go, man. Thank you for
I
your
I
stream once
yeah
again.
yeah.
It
Thanks
seems
for
like it
being
was,
here.
yeah, man. It seems like it was our own private conversation. No one else seems to have come around on Monday. It's let's see, in America, it's like Monday morning turning into afternoon now. So,
So
and then
yeah,
for you, it's evening.
I know this isn't the prime slot for to being like live streaming, but
It's
still,
perfect for me, but I don't know. I don't have a day job, so
yeah. So that's a different thing. Yeah. So
farewell,
uh,
doctor, and till next
I
time.
will. Yeah. Hopefully, I will be able to stream the same times, same channel. And I'm going to end this stream now. No outro videos. I can't play them right now. So
We don't get
I,
nuts
I
today.
yeah.
No nuts.
So yeah. So anyways, no long goodbyes. Bye bye. See you guys next week. Bye bye.